So this is my Chayote squash. I just got it from the grocery store and I only got one because I just wanted to kind of test it out. I've never planted it myself. I've harvested them before. I used to live in Mexico for a couple of years and I stayed on a couple ranches and they had some gardens growing and I grew my own stuff, and I saw these growing in long, really strong vines up the sides of trees. They would use trees on the property as support for these. So basically what you do is you can, again, any grocery store you can grab these. Grab one to start, or a few if you want to, have a little nice harvest. You can get about 50 to 100 chayotes growing from just one vine, if they're properly taken care of. You put it in a sunny windowsill. I have some of my garlic sprouting now too. Anyways, this took about, I would say this took about like 2 weeks or so to really start sprouting now. This pod started coming out of the bottom here and the vine started sprouting out, and then eventually roots are going to come out of this end. I'm going to try planting in the ground outside. I saw some videos that people said, oh, it has to be in full sun. They make these really complicated trellises that are strong enough to hold it. And that's just a waste of time, because again, in Mexico, you just plant it underneath a tree. That's it. You can use, if you want, you can use, large pots. Make sure there's at least enough soil so that it can grow a good root system, so it can get enough nutrients, so it can produce enough fruit. But just stick it right into the ground and fertilize it, mulch it, feed it well. It doesn't need to be in full sun. Again, these were growing in filtered light underneath trees, and the trees were their trellis. And there's like these little, they're starting to grow like little leaves now, but there's going to be like these coily cues. They're going to come out of this, and they have like this like very sticky, almost Velcro-like way about them. They can attach onto anything. I mean, I saw this one guy, he had a video, and he was, you're not supposed to grow these as a house plant, but he was growing it indoors, and he was just growing it for the vine, but he was like trimming it back, which was just ridiculous. And like, what's the point of this? You're just growing a vine, it's not going to produce any food. But anyways, the vine was growing, and it was grabbing onto his curtains, it was grabbing onto his wall, anything it came across, and it would like sticker onto it. It's very, very strong. So you don't have to worry about building a trellis. Just literally dig a hole in somewhat good soil, beneath a tree, fertilize it if you have manure, or you've got like me, I've got my little compost pile going out back, add compost to it. You want to basically put it in the ground, I would say maybe halfway in the soil, to let the vine keep going. It's gonna, after it starts growing, like your vine in the windowsill, it's gonna become kind of raisiny like this. The fruit is actually pretty smooth, but as it dries out and this is sprouting, it's kind of, starting to slowly age and decompose. But it's not rotten, it's just kind of wrinkly. Anyways, that's it for now. Next video clip I'm going to show me planting it outside. Alright, until next time, bye.